what's up guys? Beatles are back here for another review, and this time I'll be reviewing Charlie Cargo from the 2018 Radiator Spring series, as you can see right here on the tag. This was supposed to be a review on Maddie McGear. She was the one I chose for the video I did on the Radiator, or not my Radiator Spring set, my Dynaco 400 track set. She was the one I chose because there were no votes. I also got a suggestion video for Jack to post, which was going to be coming after that. So what my new schedule will be is Charlie Cargo, since he is new for 2018. Or not new, but since he was a 2018 diecast, I will be reviewing him first. Then most likely Jack to post, since he was a suggestion. And then go to Maddie McGear and pick up from there. Oh, I dropped my screwdriver. So, he was taped, as you can see from the back here. There was tape I had to remove. It's pretty sad. I did not review the tape from up here, though, just to make sure that I did not get the art messed up. But I will now start to go over the package. So, this did have a pretty bad quality right here. This blister was a pretty bad quality. It was all scratched up. But I wasn't planning on keeping this in the package. I was planning on opening it for review, so it was perfect. I've actually found this case a couple of times, but Charlie Cargo was never there, and he was the one car I needed, and he just kept on just not being there, and I finally found him. But the day after that, I went into my local Walmart, and they had a Charlie Cargo. So, I guess it wasn't really worth it. I guess the deluxe were like a cent cheaper at Target, but I just kept the one I had in Target. I didn't plan on getting the other one. So, it does have a red name tag with Charlie Cargo written in white text. It has Radiator Springs in the background here with the desert, and he is on the highway. Has deluxe there, and it has that in a couple different languages. Up here, it does say Radiator Springs with a picture of Willie's Butte. Cars in red, and he has pretty nice art. Charlie was released in the 2017 Sarge's Boot Camp series, with Charlie and Sarge. Those are the only two cars. That they could have released other cars like Murphy, who we will compare, and Frank Pinkerton, as well as TJ Hummer. So it was a bit of a misuse of a release, but I'm glad that they re-released in this year. So on the back, other cars that you can collect in the series are Red, who is in the case with Charlie Cargo, Frank Pinkerton, who is yet to be released, but I cannot wait to get him, and Murphy, who was already released and is right back there. So the description says right here, you can pause and read it if you'd like, and there are other languages there too. And it has a picture of when Red was going off crying, and then McQueen pulls up and is like, "Why is Red crying?" And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now I guess I will start by removing the tape here. They did kind of put some extra long tape on this. Longer tape than I usually have seen for the deluxe cars. And just like that, the entire character's already ripped. Open this. There's tape at the bottom. Okay. Never mind, we did not get all the tape. There's still more tape at the sides. Oh, I'll just get the car back off later. Let's get Charlie out. Right here he is. He is a unique model of SUV, and will most likely always be unique because most of the crew chiefs are made like this with the bars, and most of the security guards have the bars. All of the cars have the bars, but Charlie doesn't, and that's really nice. So, unlike Murphy, who was also in Sarge's Boot Camp, these were both in Sarge's Boot Camp. But Murphy was upgraded to a unibody. So now he is a whole flesh piece. Charlie here is not. He still has the eye plate and the mouth plate. So it's quite strange that Murphy got upgraded, but Charlie didn't. I don't see why, but I guess they might plan on releasing Charlie more, so they decided to cut back on the cost a bit and make him have the plastic pieces there, and Murphy not get released as much. But Charlie's only in this one case. Murphy is already, I'm pretty sure he's planned for the Super Chase case of Sergeant High Gear, which will be nice to get. But I'll start from the review. It is this nice lime green color. A bit similar to Brickyardly, but it's a bit different, bit of a lighter shade. The eye plate, though, is the color is the same as Brickyardly for the eye plate, but the actual metal is not. He has green eyes, and he has a pretty worried expression, like he does not want to be going off-roading, along with the rest of the SUVs. He has his mouth open, a black grille, some really nice headlights. I do like them, and he does have yellow indicators. He has black tires with these nice gray rims. Now, these rims I thought were pretty similar to Piston Cup Racer rims. Here's McQueen. The rims I thought were kind of similar, but not really. Murphy's tires were, I do not have the regular boot camp series, that's why I'm buying all of these boot camp cars. Murphy's tire was out a bit, you might be able to see in the light, there's a little line right there. That's where the rim used to be. On the card back here, it's a bit torn up. You might be able to see how Murphy has kind of big rims and really small tires. But if you go back in the video and look at the card art for Murphy, he did have pretty big tires. So I think that they might have resized his rims too. He has chrome mirrors, just like Murphy. He has this, he has gray windows that you cannot see in. Little green handles there. On the back, he has red taillights with a chrome bumper. Now, this front bumper was gray, which I kind of like the gray. But this is chrome. And I think, though, that the Sarge's Boot Camp cars should all have this kind of colored bumper. Even if it's plastic, I think that they should make this color as diecast and put it on the bumpers of the cars and as well as the rims. Because if they're going off-roading and they're going through all the off-road, they're not going to have shiny chrome bumpers and shiny chrome wheels. They're going to have dirt, and even if they do end up like not hardly going through, there's going to be at least some. So I would think that at least this bumper should be this color instead of chrome. But whatever. They have this handle back here, so you could have lifted up the trunk. His license plate reads 65F83, and it says I think that says Red Springs. I think that says Red Springs. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a thing on Radiator Springs or not. So we have some detailing underneath at the bottom about like Mattel, Made in China, and other stuff, and some car parts. I do have a lot of cars to compare to them today, but the one that I think is most notable is Murphy and TJ, because they're both cars in Sarge's Boot Camp. These both are Sarge's Boot Camp cars, and they're pretty bland, but I like the fact that they're bland. I like how they just don't have hardly anything on them. It just gives them a little bit of character. Here is Elvis RV, another RV here. There's another kind of RV kind of like car. Here's TJ. Now this model that Charlie Cargo is, all of these other cars have roof racks, but a lot of cars were released like the Piston Cup security guards. They're all this model, except they have the lights, the light bar, and the little things right here, the roof racks. Here's the Octane Gang crew chief. Here's the Ice Screamer fan, who is also this model, except he is got all the flags and stuff. And here is the Tormentors fan. Really nice. Here is RV. I'm not comparing Miss Fritter to him this time. I looked back at my Murphy video to see what I compared for some ideas on what to compare. And Miss Fritter was compared to Murphy, and I did not think that was right. But yeah, there was another security guard. Here was one that I was going to be showing with Murphy once I was done with the video. I found him. Nelson Blindspot. He is Murphy's model. He's the smaller model, except he does have the headset pieces there. So that makes them different models, but pretty much Murphy's model. But he will compare it nicely to Charlie. I would have liked Charlie to have Nelson's color, Nelson Blindspot's color here on Charlie Cargo, with that kind of color. I really would have liked to see that. Not comparing Nelson's camera. Here is red. Just plain old regular red. Here is matte. A very common deluxe. Here's Cars 3 McQueen. Just for a bit of a scale. See that McQueen is pretty similar to Charlie Cargo in size, but still Charlie's very big compared to McQueen. Here is, I forgot this guy's name, but he is a Range Rover, and it's Mike something. Mike something, I don't know, let's just call him Mike for now, but it's Mike Lorenzen right here. Yeah, I remembered his name, Mike Lorenzen. Pretty small, but is nice to compare it. Here's Victor Hugo, another one I got from Murphy's video. And here, I just recently got this one a month or two ago. Vic Vanley, I found it at Walmart, and he is pretty similar to Murphy's and Charlie's design. And yeah, I really do think that it's pretty similar to them. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it for my review of Charlie Cargo. Really nice to add this guy to my collection. I have just one more car to compare, and that is the NASCAR truck. And his name is NASCAR truck in the package. That's what his name was. I do have a very old review on him, but I do not suggest watching it. I would suggest if you want to watch a review on it, just suggest it, because I wouldn't watch that really old one with Falcon Hawk 1 and NASCAR truck, because it's really, really bad quality. Very, very bad. So, yeah, I guess that's going to be it for my review. My next review will be on Jack DePost, because it was a suggestion video. And after that will be my review on Maddie McGear. If I would not have had, if I would not have found Charlie Cargo, I would have reviewed Maddie McGear, because I already have all my fans and stuff just ready here for the review of Maddie McGear. So, and I do apologize for this, or for there not being a video a few days ago. I was pretty busy. I said I would have one in my forgot who the car was that I reviewed, but in my Radiator Spring Classics Flow review, I said that I would review a car the next day, and I did not do that. I did not have time to do that. I was pretty busy, and I would have done it if I could have, but I was really busy that day, so I didn't have time. But I did have time to do it right now, so I thought I might as well do a review now to make up for it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next review, or whatever video. It might just be a video on a haul or something. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.